another Saturday night, and we have two very exciting guests with us. You know, she said reading all about his accomplishments is making her hungry.
Yes, and she said, but he's also a dancer.
A really good dancer. And she said, make her sing.
And she said she actually got all the lead roles in most of the plays she did.
Okay, who are we talking about, ladies and gentlemen? Carla Guevarra and Godfrey Lafortesa.
Hello!
Hi, guys!
Hi.
Thank you for coming here tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Especially for Godfrey, because he's only here for 6 days, so we really had to guest him today. Tonight, he's off, flying back to do more work.
Yeah, I know. So we
I
have to make this
know.
fast. No?
So we gotta make
Okay,
this
so
fast, yes.
You actually are here in the Philippines for 6 days. In how often? Like every quarter? Okay. So 6 days a quarter. And do you miss the Philippines?
Miss so much.
Okay, so what, you're actually now in
Based in Jakarta, called, in a hotel.
in a
It's
hotel.
an independent hotel called Hotel Mulia.
Hotel Mulia.
It's in Jakarta, Indonesia.
And do you speak Bahasa?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah.
So
This
you're
is my 8th month in Jakarta.
8th month.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, so what happened before Jakarta? He used to work in Nobu. So he did, and he won. Tell us about this award.
Okay, this is a competition. It held every 2 years.
Yes.
It's in Hong Kong.
Yes.
This is a culinary competition. It's in Hong Kong, so
And you had 86 other,
87.
87 other competitors.
Yes.
And he won the bronze.
Took home the bronze
He-
medal.
And
So
it's
this
my
is
first
an
time to compete.
international competition.
Yes.
Yes. And then what did they make you do there? Like how long they made you
They
cook a
give
certain
you an hour to
Okay.
cook main course.
main course.
Yes,
And then
good
you
for 13 people.
Oh, 13.
Yes.
13
And you have to cook
people.
for all of that. Okay. So did they give you all the ingredients there and then like choose whatever?
Yes.
Like
It's like
everything
the
is
Iron
laid.
Chef
yes.
motive, yes.
So everything is laid and then okay, so the timer starts now and then you do blah 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 blah. May assistant ka?
Wala.
You're on your
Just wait.
own.
Yes.
1 hour.
Yes.
And what did you cook?
I cook a red snapper with shrimp, jumbo shrimp from Hawaii.
From Hawaii.
Yeah.
We want to show these pictures too. See? Okay, this one first. Like, he can hold this. Before that, he was working in Nobu, the restaurant owned by Robert De Niro,
Yeah.
which is
no
in
lesson.
Tribeca and next door. So to get a reservation in the restaurant, you have to have at least 6 months notice, right? So did you ever meet Robert De Niro?
Yes. I met Robert De Niro when I started working in Nobu,
Right?
and he's the one who hired me.
Oh, he was the
and
one who
Robert
personally
De Niro.
hired you.
And Nobu.
So how was it like? It's like you were, auditioning for a movie.
No, I'm like, you should have brought, he has a photo with Robert De Niro, but it's in Jakarta. So,
Okay, so
yeah.
so this other person
This is
with
Nobu.
him, that's Nobu.
Yes, Nobu Matsui
Nobu,
is
that's
the
his
owner
name.
chef. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Right.
And then okay, so how was it like with Robert De Niro? I love him.
How is it like? It's-
What's he like? Is he
Yeah, what's he
intimidating?
like?
No, it's not. He's intimidating because when you look at him, it's Robert De Niro, like a
Yeah.
mafioso. But he's a boss, He's there to work. But
Yeah.
when you look at him, he said, yeah, it's Robert De Niro, but he's still the boss. So,
Yeah. Does,
So
he,
it was
does
okay.
he cook?
no.
He
He's just
doesn't.
there, sit down, check out. Yeah,
He eats? Did
check
you
out the
always
place.
love to cook?
When I met Carla in 2001, and she taught me how to cook. 2000, yeah. She taught me how to cook.
Are
You taught him how to cook?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why
And
you fell
then,
in love
so
with her.
So when you learned how to cook, that's when you went to culinary school.
Yes.
So, okay, so if you didn't meet her, then you would have never ended up in culinary school.
That I don't know.
Because I really thought you'd be like your brothers. They're such fabulous dancers, Joseph, Laforteza, and
James.
and even
Lisa.
Lisa, the wife of.
But that's the
wife
thing
of
with
James.
performing artists, I would like to say that we could be good at anything we want to be because we are actors.
Okay, so aside from being a cook, he also is in theater. In fact, they both met in Little Mermaid. So Carla here has done a lot of theater. Some photos with Tita Baby Barredo, with Raymond Dalchengo. This is what play is this with
That
Tita
was
Baby?
South Pacific. I played Liat.
And then with Raymond.
Raymond was my leading man, yes.
Okay, and then the one Jackie's holding here is
That was Alice in Wonderland. I played Alice.
Oh, nice.
And of course, we must not
else?
forget Miss Saigon. Tell us about Miss Saigon.
That was taken in 1996. I was in London from 95 to 97.
Can you name the people in the photo?
Oh my goodness. Let me try to remember.
Okay, the rules, if you don't remember
Okay,
them.
I know this is Derek Griffith. He played the engineer.
Engineer, right.
This lady played Ellen.
Yeah, for sure.
That's me.
Yeah.
This is Michael Scott. He played Chris.
Chris.
I love you. I forgot your name. But he played John.
Okay.
Okay.
And
John,
these are
right.
these were my really close friends in London. This is Irene
Irene.
Alano. She played Gigi.
I love Irene.
And then this is Chris Kabitak.
I'm a very, very, very
She was
good
part of the
friend with Chris.
ensemble, and they're
Yeah.
both based and happily married in, London, with children.
Right? Yeah, with
So
beautiful, beautiful
tell us
children.
about
Hi,
how
Chrissy.
you got into Miss Saigon.
It's a funny story because my whole family and I were in the States in 1994. I just graduated from high school. We were there, and we were watching Miss Saigon on Broadway. And I have this thing because when I'm watching and I see myself on stage, like I see a show, and if I can see myself on stage, I claim it. That's mine.
Okay.
So I was nudging my dad. I go, Dad, that's gonna be me. That's so gonna be me.
What did he say?
True enough, the next year, it was me. He was in London and he was watching me on stage doing the same role.
Okay, so you auditioned in the Philippines.
I auditioned in the Philippines.
Okay, and what did they make you do?
They actually hired me as Yvette, one of the bar girls. And then I understudied for Kim and for Gigi. And fortunately, I was able to perform
As Kim.
numerous times as Kim. Gigi, I wasn't able to perform because the Gigi never got sick.
Who was playing Gigi at the time?
Irene Alano.
Oh, Irene.
And how many,
Irene, why did you get sick?
how many Filipinos
Most
went
of us
when
were
you went?
Filipinos. Riva Salazar, Maya Barredo, they were both hired as Kim, and I played their understudy. Then I had Irene Alano who played Gigi. There was Chris Kabitak. There was me, Jojo de la Serna.
In fact, a lot of
there were
people.
a lot.
We were crippled in repertory S. Everyone, one by one,
Everybody
were all
left.
One
leaving
by one,
for-
batch by batch. We were the
batch.
second Filipino batch that was brought there
Oh.
because the first batch was sila Monique and sila Leia. And
Yes.
then they would bring in individual people like sila who were brought basta they were bringing in a lot of Filipinos one by one.
John and
John, no, they
How
were
long-
brought to Germany.
Right.
naman.
How long did it run with Filipinos?
Till
Like,
the day it closed.
ended. Yeah, a lot of Filipinos in
all
the
the whole
cast.
time.
Filipinos.
Wow.
Okay, tell us about the people, the important people in this photo.
Yeah, this is my best friend Trisha Canilao. She
Trisha.
actually played Kim in Amsterdam.
Who is right now working in Hong
She's
Kong.
now working in Hong Kong Disneyland.
Yeah.
And
Yes, Trish.
this
Hi,
is hi Trish. This is Cameron McIntosh, the Cameron
The
McIntosh.
Cameron McIntosh is the guy in the center of
You
the
know,
photo.
this photo is actually funny. You see, I'm wearing a cheongsam. This was taken in Amsterdam at their opening night.
Right.
I was the only cast member from London because that was able to fly to Amsterdam.
Okay,
to-
you didn't perform.
No, I
You
wasn't
just went
perform. I just went there. But the
Okay.
thing is, I was in the same limo as Cameron and Martin Kosh,
Wow.
the big wigs of Cameron Macintosh Limited. And of course, me and the Chongs, so we were with a red carpet and everything. They opened the door and I go down my Chongs. Everyone's taking my picture. They were going, Kim! And they actually thought I was the Kim. I was like, I'm just a guest. I'm the one in London, but not here.
Yeah, but I did watch them in Amsterdam, and it was kind of hard because vocally it was hard on their voices. Explain to the people why it's hard to sing in Dutch.
Because there's, in Dutch,
Yeah, it's very throaty, right? It's very.
the accent, especially
Yeah.
German. German's actually the
Yeah.
hardest.
Yeah.
That's
So
why I
you
never
had to
auditioned
learn.
for-
You had
well,
to.
I personally did it in English because we
Yeah.
were
In
close
London,
to
yes.
London.
She did
but
London,
My
yeah.
friends who were doing it in Germany and in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
If you look at their resume, they're all honor students because they had to
Yeah.
learn the language in 2 months. They had 2 months to learn the language.
Right. Okay, let's talk about this.
Oh.
Who do we have in the photo with you? Who are these good-looking
This
people
is
here?
Melanie Griffith and Antonio Banderas. They watched Miss Saigon, and fortunately, I was the one on as Kim.
Right. So,
So they
did
came
you-
to the backstage.
They came
Yeah.
back.
Did you ask for their autograph?
No. They asked for mine.
Very nice. Props to you.
I was so starstruck.
Starstruck,
I was
like,
oh
Of
my
course.
Second,
God, are you sure you want my autograph? I should be getting yours.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah, so you could have gotten it after. Okay, then
Yes.
your turn.
And this is Alice in
Alice
Wonderland,
in Wonderland.
where you played Alice.
I played Alice, yes.
And where was
that's
that?
for Repertory Philippines. That was in 19 98.
Right.
As soon as I came home from London. It was one of my
After,
first
right.
productions, yeah.
And here, as a
This
lady...
one, I played Top Tim for The King and I. This was in 1999.
Right.
This was at the Morocco Theater. I played Top Tim and my the
Who's your king?
The king was nako.
You didn't say Ricky Davao.
Ricky Davao, yes. I'm getting Alzheimer's now. Ricky Davao, and then
Senior moment.
my lunta was Reuter.
Oh,
Ryder, right.
Yes.
Cool. So actually, she has much more photos. But yeah.
Yeah, so next time. So you dance and you perform, and then you met
Met
in...
Carla in 2001 at the play of Little Mermaid.
Okay,
Under
and-
trumpets in Meralco.
2000.
No,
2000.
2001.
Okay, fight.
2000, 2001.
We
Okay,
haven't
how
had a
many
fight yet,
years?
so.
Okay, it's 2008.
8 years
We've been
ago.
married for 7 years.
Oh, 7
Was I
years.
supposed to say that? No, no.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
okay.
but yeah.
You can be
No,
married
but
for
we
5 or
we
10.
met in 2000. Little Mermaid was 2000. And then we left for the States 2001. Remember?
Okay,
Right.
so what in Carla did you like? What do you like?
No, because we were doing rehearsals in Shangri-La before.
Yes.
And I was dancing, and then I said, "Who's that girl over there?" I asked this Bong Imbilye from Rep. I
Right.
said, "Who's this girl?" I said, "Oh, she's Carla Guevarra." I said, "Oh, she's pretty." And then I do this dance steps.
Yes.
After the ending, I jump and then split on the
Right.
floor.
And she was impressed.
She was sitting in front of me and then look at her in the eyes and said, "How's it going?" After that,
The rest.
history.
The
I
rest
know
is
it's corny, but
No, it's not.
No, I already had a crush on him because I have this. I get in love with dancers. Like when I see dancers, it's like, oh,
Everybody
yeah.
loves a dancer.
A male dancer.
Yeah.
Okay,
this
and then
was
you.
before, huh?
And I was impressed.
Before
I was
cooking.
Really
Yes.
impressed because I've been working with his brothers for a long time in repertoire. Like James and Liesel had been our choreographers for the longest time, and Douglas Nieres for repertory, and Joseph, also the brother, was my teacher in power dance also before when I was dancing. And I never met. I never knew they had another brother and a younger, good-looking brother when he was a little. He's a little healthy. And
Well, you know, all the cooking must make someone, want to taste. You have to taste what you're cooking, right? Besides, I'm sure you're
Should I
happy.
tell them
with-
the real reason?
Okay, tell us the
Tell
real-
us.
Because
And
I,
it's
I
just
love
us.
to cook, and
Okay.
I'm very celosa.
So you made him
Oh.
fat?
He really is habulin. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure even not until now.
You fattened him up so no one would like
I'm
him anymore.
super celosa. So and at that time I was pregnant pa. So I had this nesting period. I would cook all the time. And I would always cook like one whole Pyrex of lasagna, one whole Pyrex of cottage, like shepherd's pie. And of course, I was so emotional. So I would go, Dad, I cooked something for you. And he'll eat, get a slice. Just one slice? And then so he'll get 2 slices. You don't like my cooking. You don't want to finish it.
So you're
choice because she's pregnant.
but you were pulling the acting card on another actor. What's up with that?
Finish the whole thing.
But this is about love, so eat and eat and
Yeah.
eat, yeah?
Especially in winter time.
Wait, Godfrey, I want to ask you, did you realize that she was fattening you up to make you not so desirable anymore?
No.
Did you know?
No.
So when did she
Well-
actually admit it to you? Today?
No, like a year ago.
No, but you know...
when we came back in the Philippines, because all my friends from theater and
Say, what happened to you?
exactly. So it's like, Godfrey,
Yeah,
what happened to you?
But I'm sure you're
I'm
still
happy.
desirable
Yeah.
for many people, and there's more to hug.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I said. You know,
So it doesn't really matter.
I would
Really,
look at
at
our
firm-
old pictures when he was skinny.
Yeah,
Who's
we
this
have
guy?
some, yeah.
Who is this?
See?
I'm not used to
But-
even his hair. Every time he grows
I
his
like
hair.
it, I like it.
I'm like, shave it off. I'm not sanay anymore. I prefer the way you look now.
Carla,
Yeah,
you're
see?
mean.
I'm not mean. I like the way he
Yeah, I
looks
like it. I
now.
like it
get
also,
my-
yeah.
But you know what? I'd be more worried if my guy can cook. I mean, the way
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm
think-
not worried because I can cook too.
No,
So
but
the
what I'm saying is, it's not just a matter of like fattening him up because he's good looking.
It's the moves.
Yeah, but when a guy can cook, that's like part of a guy can
Yeah.
dance
So-
or a guy can play the piano and
I
sing,
know.
right?
See, he dances and he cooks. I
He
mean,
can
it's
still dance
it's
until
something
now.
that girls do more. Like you dance and you cook, but this is a guy, and he's a guy.
Right, exactly.
A real guy.
One of the
See,
Never
so
mind.
more desirable.
See,
Oh, he winked.
yeah, I know he winked at her. Did you guys catch that?
So maart.
So, Carls, Would you say that you're happier now that he's put on a little weight?
It's not about the weight. I don't know. It's not that bad. I think it's more of his maturity.
Okay.
Because when I met him, I'm 4 years older than he is. I had
Oh, I
no
didn't know
idea
that.
he was younger than me when I met him. It was only when we were actually going out already. I never asked how old he was.
Yeah.
But why should it matter though? Age is just about numbers. If you get
I know,
along,
but that's why I'm just saying
It's
that
only
when
later
I
on,
met
yeah.
him, he was he was such a kid.
How old were you then?
He was 20.
Of course, he would have been a kid.
He was a kid.
My gosh, 20 is a kid.
And I would always make the decisions and
But Carl's back then, even when you were much younger, you always wanted to have a baby. You always.
that was
She would always be like, I
So
want to have a baby.
you're
I want
her
to have
big
a baby.
baby.
I know.
Yeah.
And I had a big baby then. So.
But
now-
you like to be pampered?
Yeah, because I miss my mom. When
He's
we-
the youngest also in the family,
Yeah, he's the
and his
youngest.
age gap
And
with
you're
the
five?
with
How
the
many?
brother.
You're five siblings?
Four brothers.
James Joseph.
4 brothers.
Who's the
Jerry,
other one?
Jerry.
Is he a dancer?
Jerry, yes.
They're all dancers.
How come we don't know him?
He's based now in the States, in LA.
Okay, so
Four
James
brothers
is the
and you
serious
all
teacher.
dance?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, they're fantastic.
All
dancers,
part of
of them.
Power
And
Dance.
you're really
And
you're
they're all comedians.
Joseph is the funniest though.
Yeah.
I think Joseph's the funniest.
Wait, so he cooks, he dances, and he's funny. Okay.
Perfect, right?
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's kind of cute.
Good luck.
Kind of cute.
Yes. Yeah. So good luck. Yeah.
So, Carl, at a really young age, why did you always want to have a kid? Why were you in a rush?
I wasn't in a rush. I just had this motherly instinct. I don't know. I always had a dog.
No, but
And
the
I
thing
would
is,
always put diaper on the dog. I would carry
Oh,
the dog like a
gosh.
baby.
she loved
I
kids.
love kids.
But at the time, she had a baby sister. Nikki was still a baby, and you still
and
wanted
I still
a kid.
baby her until now. She's 21 and
God.
she's an actress also now. And I still baby her, and she has a boyfriend. And I say, "You're 12.
Yeah,
You're
how can you
forever
have a
12."
You're such a little girl.
So if Godfrey comes from a family of dancers, Carla comes from a family of singers. So everyone can sing, from Nikki to Sheila to Monica to Jessica.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
even my parents, the most developed actually vocally is me, Jessica, and Nikki because we
You're
do it
the
for-
ones who used to sing for church, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you sing and your parents sing and your parents dance?
My dad.
Your
They
dad!
sing also. The whole family sings also.
Oh, your whole family
Oh.
sings as well.
So,
So wait, how did you guys get into dance? How did your dad get into dance?
My uncle used to work for Herman Moreno
Oh.
in
in
Sampaguita Pictures, I believe.
Really?
Yes, my
How
uncle. And then my
As a choreographer?
as a choreographer, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leo Laforteza.
Right.
And then my brother went to UST for this dance group in the UST.
This is James.
This is James.
Fantastic dance.
And then when they started Power Dance,
Yeah.
and then Douglas looking for dancers, so they took
they auditioned.
auditioned Joseph,
Lisa.
Lisa
Is that
also.
where they met?
Yes, Lisa and James.
No, we should have them on the show one time also.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have the brothers.
Aw.
And now James are choreographing West Side Story.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
choreographed West Side
yes,
Story,
yes.
yes.
He adapted the original choreography. And actually, can I plug that movie?
Sure,
Go ahead.
Everybody should come and watch West Side Story at the Morocco Theater. It's running now until October 21st, I believe.
Directed by our really good friend Manju
Yes,
Lauchenko.
Manju Lauchenko. And we saw it last night.
Right.
Excellent musical. It's the best musical I've ever seen in the Philippines. So by far.
Really?
Okay, so what
And
dates
Joanna
are they
feels
showing?
pretty good. I mean, I've
Joanna.
seen her in London.
You should see
Yeah.
Rowena Villar, the girl that the Filipino-Australian that they imported from Australia.
Yeah.
She plays Anita and she alternates with Pam Gumabon. But Rowena she's a revelation. She's a wonderful, wonderful triple threat.
Wow.
Quadruple threat because she's not only a singer, a dancer, and an actress, she's also very beautiful.
Wow.
Ay.
So when is it show? Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
It's opening tonight, and then it'll show, I think, every day until October 21st.
So
Our
every
other
day.
friend Jake Macapagal's in the cast.
Jake
too,
Macapagal's
yeah.
in the cast, Christian Bautista, Karel is also in the cast.
Yeah.
Our friend David Cosico is also in the cast.
David.
So it's a beautiful musical.
Yeah.
I mean, the story itself, the set made
And
by
where
Mio
can they
Infante.
get tickets?
At
Morocco.
stages.
Stage.
They can get it at Morocco Theater. Yeah.
You know, you should be
Ticket
plugging something else too. Where's your
Oh
poster?
yeah, I have a show.
Oh, let me
We
hold this
did
for you.
the farewell run of Avenue Q last June,
Okay.
and we are actually doing a run in Singapore at the Esplanade Theater. So those who want to go fly to Singapore, This is Avenue Q.
And when is it in Singapore?
We're opening on October 31 all the way to November 20th, I believe. And it's starring myself, Felix Rivera, Isa Sigera, Frenchie D.
Isa was very good.
Isa's
I
very
watched the
good, yeah.
premiere,
Richard and Thea Everly, and we also have Joel Trinidad, directed by Cherry Arespacachaga and Bobby Garcia for Atlantis.
Okay, so what is Avenue Q all about? And is it for children? Because
No, no.
I've seen it in New
On the
York, it's pretty
contrary,
good.
because, we are acting with puppets. It's a very Sesame Street, but it's for adults because we deal with racism, with sex, with pornography, with everyday relationship problems, and it's a very adult concept. But the funny thing is we're actually on stage with puppets.
So you and the puppets.
Me and the puppets.
Like they're holding the puppets.
We're holding the
Okay,
puppets.
so not for anybody
children. It's
below 18.
Not below 18. 18 above, because we have bed scenes on on stage, but it is the puppets doing
So
it.
you rehearsed that here, or
We rehearsed it here.
They had
and
a run
we had a
here.
run here last year. Actually,
and the whole cast is going to Singapore?
it has been running since last year. There were 2 previous runs. And actually,
Rachel Alejandro used
I
to play
replaced
your role.
Rachel Alejandro.
Yeah. She was very good as
Yeah, she was
well.
very good.
Yeah.
She won an award for that. That's why I had very big shoes to fill when I had to take over the role.
And the whole cast flies to
the
Singapore
whole cast
for how
flies
long?
to Singapore. We're going to be there for about a month.
A month.
Rehearsals and the show. For the show, yeah.
So
Speaking of award, what award did you win before you left for New York? Yeah.
I had a Best New Artist Award for Star Awards, PMPC Star Awards in 2000 for
Right.
a role I portrayed for ABS-CBN. It's called Star Drama Presents Burn. It
And
was
what
a
did you
sexy
play?
drama. Well, I have a feeling the only reason I won an award because I was in a 2-piece 80% of the time.
no.
And then what did this
sure
girl
you're
do after
acting and
winning the award? She
everything.
left for New York.
I left because I was in a 2-piece. My husband swept me off my feet and married me to New York. In New York.
So how often do you see each other? I mean, you have work in Jakarta, and you have work in Singapore, and you have here in the Philippines.
I try to fly to Jakarta every 2 weeks at a time.
Like you said, you
2 to 3
live on.
weeks. I live in the
You live
airport.
in the
My
airplane.
husband's based